a harpy on the path on the way into my actual town. Just have it, tell everybody. My name's James, and this is The Witcher Monster Slayer. It's an augmented reality game that's currently available on iPhone, Android, iPad, every platform now. It was in soft launch for a bit. It's out for reals at the minute, and ouch, I am not playing this live because getting any audio in the wind that was currently going on outside was a bad time. So I thought I'd save you all the constant and just recap what's going on here, because this is the latest in a line of games based on popular sagas and franchises which try to bring in that Google Maps Niantic technology. And I'm thinking, of course, of Pokemon Go, or even that Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Was that the one that was called? There was a Ghostbusters one, and now we have The Witcher. The Witcher's enjoyed a big upswing in popularity, not just because of, the success of The Witcher 3, but also the success of the TV series. And now I'm scanning the ground. I put the augmented reality mode on because it's supposed to offer a few extra things, and one of them is tracking. Look, you see those white things appearing on the ground? This is me tracking my subject, and it goes red, and there's a big beastie in my face. There were some issues with the augmented reality tracking, I am not going to lie. And the overall feeling towards this one, for me at least, isn't super warm. For different reasons to the other games, actually. Like, this one feels a bit cruel up front, let's say. It introduces you to the combat system, which is what you just saw. You have to just swipe the screen in a very fruit ninja kind of way, where you swipe, and it's all about the timing of your swipe. So you have to swipe fast if you want to just get quick, but not particularly powerful attacks in. And if you leave a bit of a gap in between your swipes, then you wind up with more powerful. But the other problem is you have to block, and you have to block at exactly the right time, or the enemies, as you saw with the one just there, they take your health down very, very quickly. This is me taking out the first, few enemies in the game. I've only defeated, maybe 3 or 4 before I started recording. And already, it's this is quite aggressive. I've been able to take down a few of the enemies, no problems, but then immediately you get sort of battered down. I'm starting to think, have I got the stuff I need? Have I missed something? Am I using the wrong weapons? Do I need to have different items? And so I already started to feel a bit on the back foot. However, good stuff. There are quests in this game. So what you can see here is I've got to try and track down a monster, and I'm now moving towards the area where I think the monster is, but I've pulled out a little bit to show you the map, and this is all the hot spots that are in my area, and the red ones obviously indicate enemies, but that yellow thing you saw there, that's my quest. We've now jumped ahead to where the quest is, and I'm going to go into battle. You have to load up on potions, then bombs and oil, and these are all items that you bring with you into battle. Same thing here, look for the tracks, look up, there's a monster in my face, let's get stuck in. The thing with the system of bombs, which I just threw there, and also the potions, you never thought you'd see a car pulling up behind the bigger medieval demon fantasy creature, did you? Looks a bit out of place, doesn't it? A bit weird. Time that right and you get the perfect strike. I was able to kill this ugly thing, no problems at all. And then we start getting some plot coming off the back of it. But when you load up before the fight, it doesn't make especially clear to you that it's hey, do you want to use a potion? You can use a potion. I'm all right, then bring in a healing potion, so if I need to use it, I can start healing, right? And it doesn't really work like that. It just automatically uses the potion out the gate, and so very quickly you run out in a way that makes you feel, oh, do I need to buy more? Is that what the game is wanting me to do? Do I have to spend cash? And you also have this problem. Trying to find a better lit spot. Try directing the camera towards the ground. It couldn't be better lit than this. I don't know what I'm looking for. And so this is the point where I'm all right then, forget it. Let's try without the AR, which I'm reliably informed is how everybody plays Pokemon Go nowadays anyway. Just they don't bother using the AR at all. But this is the interesting bit of the game. So what I found here is, after killing that beastie, I found the severed head, Godfather style, of a horse, which I now go and investigate. And there are some choices and some options I can take, and this leads to, narrative business, which is quite a nice path, because obviously The Witcher is supposedly an RPG at heart. That's what it's all about, really. So the idea of them leaning into the RPG nature of it all, I think that's quite good. That's quite strong. So jump further forward, and we find myself battling against another one of these spiky boys. They're quite strong, these ones. I'm just going to draw an ard here, because you remember from The Witcher, you can, cast spells and that, obviously. And this does it in that way that you trace your thumb along the screen in the shape of whatever it might be. And now, out of nowhere, here comes Thornstein. He's here to, like, give me some tips and that. And this puts me in mind of the whole, you know, singing bard accomplice that we have in the TV show and the coin for the Witcher and all that business. So he's given me a potion. That's nice of him, which just highlighted how I don't really have enough potions, in my opinion. And now I'm off wandering. The one thing that makes me smile is seeing the map of the area that I'm in this video turned into a kind of lush green woodland with paths where there would be roads, and they've kept the river, which is quite nice. So now I wander out to track down some griffins, and if you played the game, you know griffins are big and impressive, and I was just waiting to get battered. Menu system wise, it gives you the base tree, which you can see here. I've been looking at potentially upgrading my character. You saw skill points as a thing there, so I can obviously level up on that, but I'm still kind of early doors in the game. What I was really trying to find is what can I do items wise, because you pick up these packages that you can use to give to other players, but you can't actually use them yourself. But what you can do is go in and create and craft potions. You see that bush there on the left-hand side, that green bush with little blue flowers on it. That kind of thing is an item that you can collect, and then you use that to make serums or potions or, you know, whatever else you need. Those take time to prepare, so you kind of have to make them and then leave them cooking away in the background. So if I want to do that, you go over here to the crafting area. So that crafting the pestle and mortar-esque cauldron, you can use that as many times as you like, but these are the different potions that you can create. And obviously it gives you the ingredients there at the bottom, a bunch of which I'd already collected at this point. So I go with the Thunderbolt, which gives me a massive melee damage boost. 10 minutes to prepare that, so I was like, all right, fine. Let's jump a bit ahead so that I can, you know, take out this monster here and then go face to face with the griffin. And here it is, limping, or looks like it's limping anyway, but it's not. It's just leaning down in a threatening manner. So choosing the right sword, they're both steel swords at this point, so it doesn't really matter either way. You can see what it's vulnerable to. I can cast that fire spell, which is fine. I'm going to drop that potion in. And I've got the old oil as well. You can auto fill your various slots with stuff if you want to, but I only have the one potion at the moment, so increased melee damage is the way to go. My optimism was not high going into this fight, I will not lie. I kept kind of be like, is there anything else I could bring in? No? Alright, let's do the fight. Oh, it's massive, and I've got to time my blocks just right. That wasn't particularly great timing, but you can see how much damage it already took out and how little damage I'm doing. That's a perfect block, by the way. Lobbed the bomb in there, doing another strike, perfect block, and already, look at my health. I'm already down, perfect block. Can't block any better. And that's it, gone, dead. I was like, oh, right, perhaps I'm massively underleveled for this. It felt like the difficulty increased quite quickly versus the stuff I had available to me, and then I found myself in a position where I can't really do anything else till I make more potions. So I don't know. I've been left a little bit like underwhelmed by it. I'm not sure if it appeals to fans of The Witcher or not. I like the idea, but I'm probably not coming back to it. Sorry. But if you want to take a look, out for free right now, iPhone, iPad, Android. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.